folks, and welcome to my mad channel. It's James here. Today is Wednesday, and big change in the weather from the last video. It's absolutely pouring out there, and maybe that's why I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I think I've got the cold. I'm sure I'll live, but I'm just feeling a bit tired. It was hot and humid last night, and now it's pouring rain, and you're like, did I get a good sleep last night? I don't know if I did or not. What I did do last night, as I'll tell you, I went and went to the cinema with my wife. We had a what's that in the background? My son leaving crisp packets lying about. That's your fault, James. When you're watching this video, you're in trouble. Can I be leaving rubbish in my car? Some more rubbish, I'll take it out when I go. But I went out on a, what you call it, a date night with my wife, and we got a little bit to eat in a nice chippy that opened up in Ocean Terminal in Leith, and I thought it was pretty good. My wife enjoyed it. Took my wife for a traditional pre-movie cocktail. She had a cocktail and a Coke, and we went and watched 28 Years Later. Now, I will talk about the film and what my thoughts are on the film, but I will try not to give any spoilers in it. So if you haven't seen it yet, maybe you want to skip this section. It'll probably be about 1 minute, 2 minutes at the most, and then move on to the next bit of the video. So, my thoughts on 28 Years Later. Did I enjoy the film? I certainly did. Did it keep me engaged throughout the film? It did, apart from the last 2 minutes. And when I'm not going to spare any spoilers, but the last 2 minutes, if you watch it, you'll see why. Okay, it was a great film, and I thought it was a great film at the time watching it, but now I've been reflecting on it today. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I was thinking, was it a good film? Yeah, you know when you question yourself and you're thinking, did I enjoy the film? Yes, I did enjoy the film, but then when you look back at it, what happened in the film that you did enjoy? There were some good jokes in it. What between this character that comes into it and the young one. I didn't really want to say much about the plot because I didn't want to ruin anybody's viewing of it. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Do I think it's worth watching? Yes. I know there's a sequel coming out. With that last 2 minutes, I'm looking forward to the sequel. The answer is no. Answer is no, but just for that last 2 minutes, but it could turn out really good. It could turn out really good. I don't know, but I'll certainly be watching it. And so me and my wife done that. So we got back about, it wasn't a late night. Got back about 8 p.m. and I thought, is it worth watching? Yes. Does it have any relation to the previous movies? Yeah, it's got the rage virus in it and things like that. Is there any characters? No, not really. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed my time, and it was worth watching. It's not like a Quiet Place Day One where I fell asleep. But I do see similarities between that and this movie in some ways. But no, it's not a Quiet Place Day One. Maybe I'm biased, but I enjoyed it. So let's move on from that and tell you what I'm out to do. And I'm not feeling that great, so I wasn't actually going to venture out at all. But I've had this package sitting at the pickup point for about 3 days now, so I couldn't leave it any longer, or I'll probably start going to send it back. So I'll show you what it is. So, well, I'll show you what it is when I open it. I haven't opened it yet. So here it is. Let me see if I can open that. I'll need to get my keys or something over to try and saw this open. I'll use one of my keys, because I've not got any scissors here, have I? Not in the car anyway. Putting all my effort in, look. So I'll show you what I've got. I've got to put my keys down. let's open it up and put the cardboard down. Nicely packaged, that was nice. Put a nice bit of bubble wrap. Nice condition. Oh, it's the 88 Films release as well. Oh, that's cool. It does say not to be sold separately. But I thought this was like an American region free version, but it's not. It's the 88 Films release. And it is I Know What You Did Last Summer. I was telling Roy that I was going to pick this up, and he said he had the 3 of them and he did not like any of them. He did say the first one was the best. I've seen the second one and the third one, but a long time ago. But I remember this one, for me, being the only one that was I always say watchable, because they were all watchable, but I think this was the only one I enjoyed, and it's been a really long time since I did it. And when I seen it on Vinted, I went on the CX and said, can I have a look and see if I can get any cheaper? And then obviously there isn't a single release, or there's a triple pack, but there isn't a single release of I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I don't really need the other two. I'm happy with just to get the first one. And I had a look on eBay, you could get single, like region free copies. I think it was like £12, but this was on Vinted for £3 with £2.29 shipping plus buyer protection fees. So I think I paid in total £5.50. So that is one, and I do, if I remember rightly, like this one. So I thought worth getting to watch. I know I keep saying I'm getting rid of horror, and I have got rid of a whole lot of Arrows lately, and I've traded them in for vouchers so I can get 4Ks. But I think this is a decent movie. I could be wrong. I might watch it and then I might get rid of it. You never know. We'll see. So, while I was out picking that up, I thought I may as well, and now regretting it, stop off at CEX and trade some stuff in that I got in the charity shop. Now, I do eBay and I do Vinted sometimes and put some on there, but I just find it more convenient most of the time to get the vouchers and then trade that for what I want, because I didn't pay much for these. I could probably get more money selling them on eBay, but then sometimes they didn't sell for weeks, months. Sometimes they take a few days, but when you can just come down and get the voucher, then why not? So I'll show you what I'm going to trade in. And I say I paid £1. This was in 10 for £1, but I only took 6 of them. Now, first of all, I picked this one up because it was brand new sealed. It only trades in for 10p. It's 2021 Blu-ray called It's a Sin, and it isn't really my thing. I just picked it up because I was going to trade it in, but I thought it might be worth more. I did scan it, and I mustn't have realised, but it only trades in for 10p. So, I don't want it. I'm just gonna trade it. The whole point in me getting the 10 for £1 was they did have a series in the 10 for £1 that I really did want. And it's not on DVD. It's the complete first series of The Strain. I do like The Strain. I think as it goes on, it drops in quality. I haven't seen all of it, but I have been watching it on Disney Plus with my $1.99 sign up for 4 months. But I always like to. Sometimes I go back to like series and just watch the first couple of series because they're the ones I like, and this is one of those. And I thought, for 10p, getting the whole set on DVD for 10p, can't really argue it. Well, it's 10 for £1. I could have took 4 more, so it's really like 20p maybe. So I took that one, and I'm keeping that one. I also got this one, which I thought about keeping, which is Count Dracula from the BBC. Bram Stoker's original tale is back with us. 2007. The eerie and erotic and highly acclaimed adaptation of Bram Stoker's horror classic. So again, I'm probably going to keep that one as well. I don't know. I might trade it, I might not. We'll see. When I walk in. I did also pick up these two, which, I've picked up loads of these DVDs in the past, and they're all sitting in my boxes ready to watch, horrors and things like that. And the chances are I'm not going to watch them. And this one, Screamboat, trades in for £1.50. Full Scream Ahead in the Big Apple, and as one killer mouse turns late night ferry ride into a bloodbath. No, I'm just not going to have that one. And this one is a good find, and I've heard about it, but the chances of me getting to watch it in the next year or so, or if I'm going to pick it up and watch it in the next year, I think are slim. So what I'll do is I'll trade it in now for the voucher, and if I ever do want to get it back in the collection, I'm sure the DVD will well have dropped in price by then. And that is The Monkey. It says, based on the Stephen King short story and produced by James Wan and The Conjuring Saw, The Monkey is a new trip from Longlegs director Osgood Perkins. So that's, I mean, I've not even watched Longlegs yet, and that's in my collection. When a twin brother finds a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear the family apart. So that's a bit like, sort of like Chucky, isn't it? But that's not my thing either. So I'll definitely trade those three in. Can always get them back in the collection later on. Didn't even bring a coat or shooting. It's absolutely boring there. I should just go home, but I'm not gonna. We'll walk in and I'll trade them in. It's only a couple of minutes walk. I'll get soaking and exacerbate my cold even more. Poor James. They all say as they're watching the video. No. And the last one, again, I could put this on eBay. It's sealed. I'm interested in it. I am slightly interested in it, yes. Is the chance it's going to sit on my shelf for a year and I'm not going to watch it? Yes. And would I prefer the Blu-ray? Yes, I would. So, for now, again, I'm going to trade it in. And that is the complete Twilight Zone Season 1. And I got to say, you get all these in the 10 for a pound, so I'm not losing anything by doing that. I've got, you know, might keep Count Dracula, The Strain, but these four, I'm just going to trade in. So I'll do that, and I'm going to go into CX, and what I'll do is I might film in there and show you what's available and add it to the end of the video. But if you do like the video and want to put up with my grumpy contents, I'm not grumpy today, I'm just sick. I'm sure I'll live. And at least I wasn't talking about dying this episode, because Roy was saying that in my last episode I was talking about dying a lot. But there you go. So I'll trade these in. I might film a bit in CX, see what there is there, and if I do, I'll add it to the end of the video and you guys can watch it if you like. And I'll catch you next time on the Movie Mad channel. Thanks very much. Hello, I'm back. There was nothing in CX, so I didn't film, and I'm absolutely soaking. So I'll see you next time on the Movie Mad channel. Thanks, guys.